Okay, so we see Akil as a
Previous screen, like it was better.
the
When it
previous
was
one.
full screen. Like we were already in that mode, right? Like we were only seeing. Yes, exactly. Perfect. Thank you.
This works. All right, so Akil, we see Akil as a platform to unite organizations with the youth in order to create a system, or rather a community where opportunities are accessible, inclusive, and then impactful. And in my presentation today, I'm going to try and show you how. So let me tell you about this friend I have. His name is Abel. One day, me and Abel were trying to start volunteer work, and we didn't know where to start. So what we did was we got on the internet and started looking for volunteering opportunities. But the best thing that we found was social media posts, and most of them were outdated. And after graduating, Abel was telling me that he was having trouble finding jobs online. So the issues he was describing is, one, the opportunities were scattered everywhere, and he couldn't get the best opportunity that fit his skills and then interests. And two, he didn't find enough information on the organizations that posted those opportunities. And then my team at Akil did the research to see what's happening from the organization side. So they found out that organizations have trouble with the visibility. This is especially true for nonprofit organizations. Nonprofit organizations look for volunteers, but they couldn't find them. And also, another thing the organizations were facing was there's a lot of opportunities that they post out on different channels, and managing those opportunities and then tracking the applicants was also an issue. For that, we came up with Akil. Akil is an all-in-one user-friendly platform that connects organizations with the youth. Now, through Akil, organizations can have a platform where they showcase what they do and the opportunities they have. They can effortlessly post opportunities and manage the applicants that apply to those opportunities. And also for nonprofit organizations, Akil is used as an alternative channel for donation. And for people or opportunity seekers like my friend Abel, Akil provides access to top organizations and different opportunities, like internships, full-time and part-time work, and also volunteering opportunities. Another one important thing is smart opportunity matching through AI. We have an AI assistant that matches the skills and interests one person has with the opportunities that are available. And also, it provides certification for the contributions one person has made. Now, looking at the bigger picture, there are more than 400 million youth in Africa, with more than 3 million jobs created every year, and we have 44 million plus micro, small, and medium enterprises, and more than 1 million registered NGOs in our continent. And we believe that we can tap into this market because we're providing one efficient recruitment process. We're empowering. We're giving empowered outreach and visibility for the organizations. We have thorough applicant evaluation and certification process, which the organization can benefit from. And for the opportunity seekers, we have a smart opportunity matching using our AI.
Can you please go back to the previous slide once more? Just previous slide. Yeah, market opportunity. Number of youth people, jobs created every year. What is micro SME?
Those are micro, small, and medium enterprise organizations.
Okay.
That can
very small, medium. Yeah. All categories, 44 million plus businesses. I see. Just one question.
Yeah.
Do we not consider the big corps just because it's not going to add to the numbers that much? Or do we have a strategy of just going after SMEs first rather than big companies? If so, why?
So the organized ones, they usually have a system built on, even for NGOs that we did research, to go into them. We first have to show that the value we provided for the small and the medium ones, and then
ones that don't have
the systems. Yes,
I would say, guys, I wouldn't exclude the other ones. Like you can mention in the go-to-market, we prioritize these because their voice is not heard.
Yeah.
The others are heard more, but they can also be potential customers, right? Like it's not like we keep them out on purpose. We go after on the ones that don't have the opportunity at the moment to display what they have, what they offer. in terms of opportunities to people, especially you. Got you. Thank you.
All right, continuing, what makes us unique most of all is we're providing a platform where job opportunities as well as volunteering opportunities are both in the same place. And we believe that this gives a huge advantage for especially nonprofit organizations because it gives them more visibility. People that come looking for jobs can ponder upon volunteering opportunities and then participate in those. And other than that,
This hypothesis, I'm sorry to
Yeah.
break, but did we validate this hypothesis? Like the reason I'm asking why, whether we validate this hypothesis or not, I can definitely see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Because this is going to mean more visibility. Like when you say opportunities, more people are going to be interested than when you say volunteering.
Yeah.
And when they see that some of them manage, oh, this is actually good because visibility was the problem and you put it in front of people's eyes. So I can definitely buy the hypothesis. At the same time, I'm curious whether we back this with data. Like, did you make any measurements at the moment? Like after having other opportunities, did we see any increase, decrease, any change on the visibility for the nonprofit opportunities? Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
So this is the hypothesis that we
It's
are
the
going
hypothesis,
after, and
yeah.
currently we are collecting the data on that
Yes.
so that we can have a clarity. Beautiful, beautiful.
And other thing that makes us unique from other competitors is the first one is we have the AI-powered opportunity matching. Not most of our competitors have this. We have a certification for contribution. We have rating and reviews, and also local language availability. Currently, we have availability for Afan Oromo and Amharic in Ethiopia. So next one is our user acquisition strategy. So for organizations, what we're going to do and what we're doing is we're going in person to visit those organizations and explaining about our platform and how it's going to benefit them. We're planning on taking part in events. I think we've done it before, right? And we believe that some organizations are going to be registering themselves because of the marketing that we're going to do and have done. For the youth outreach, we're going to be connecting with youth groups and we're going to be reaching out to fresh graduates and volunteer clubs and other experienced professionals.
Very nice. I am very happy to see that, like, you basically see the marketplaces. Hey, we connect youth with opportunities. This is how we are going to bring opportunities from organizations, and this is how we are going to reach out to you.
Yeah. And the go-to-market strategy, first one is a partnership with educational institutes. This is mainly universities so that we can increase the pool of talent that we have. We're going to be having social media campaigns on our content marketing. We've been doing this. And we're going to be giving free trials for organizations at the beginning to attract them so that we can show other organizations the value that our platform Akil provides.
Can we see the financial projection as well?
Yeah. Okay. So for this, on the first year, the amount of organizations that we predict that we're going to have is 1,000, and the opportunity seekers 30,000. This prediction, we've made a lot of calculations to get this prediction.
And we looked at the past data, like how do we see the increase, and then beautiful, beautiful.
So there was this competitor that started 6 years ago, and we also saw their increase, and currently they have around 300,000 users. Yeah.
I see. Very nice. Well, in that case, guys, you may actually go faster than you currently imagine, because it means there are 300 people who are interested in such kind of platforms. Like, you have a competitor that has big user base, right?
Yeah.
So we will see, of course, how things are going to play out in the reality. But I'm very happy to see that you look at your data, you look at similar organizations' past data, and you make, let's say, cautiously optimistic predictions for the future.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And this numbers, as you can see, we predict 35% growth for the second year for our organizations and 100% growth in the opportunity seekers, because here it's clear that if we have more organizations, more opportunity seekers are going to come. And this prediction, I don't think it's, we don't think it's much, because we've discussed this and looked at, as Lensa mentioned, our competitors and how they grew.
And in terms of organization count, did you also do a similar study? Because right now, like, I see a good increase in the opportunity seekers But frankly speaking, if you're reaching to 1,000 organizations in the first year, why in the second year, like we are not very hopeful that we will get at least 1,000 more organizations? Is it because there are not enough businesses in Ethiopia?
Yeah, so we were cautious about that because not many organizations are willing to sign up to this kind of platforms
Why?
currently in Ethiopia.
Why?
What we're seeing is mainly in Ethiopia, most people use this Telegram channels and stuff to post their opportunities, and to convince these organizations, I think we think that it's going to be to take more time.
But it doesn't take that time in the first year.
So for me, when I wrote this, it was my experience with the NGOs. So if they are going to register, I know they are going to register in the
NGOs and
first
normal
ratter.
companies are very different, guys. Like in the non-profit world, things are working a lot slower than, let's say, for-profit world. Because of like most of the time, the decision makers are not super responsible for the outcomes. So like they are more interested in numbers. Okay, the money went, we trained that many students. What happened to those students? How much of an uplift they get? These are hard to measure and hard to track. So usually, you know, that part is overlooked. But for profit organizations, they have to survive. If you don't have positive cash flow, you're going to run out of money at some point, and that's the debt for a company. You know, so things are like moving faster, I would say. So you may see different experience, because my understanding is most of your experience so far is coming from the nonprofit world, because Akil started as like connecting NGOs with volunteers.
Yeah.
But you are at the brink of getting more experience on the for-profit world. So as I said, like things may play out better than you expect.
Yeah.
Better to see, and then after that, right, make the updates. That's completely understandable. But regardless, I would still here challenge why, like, okay, I understand getting organizations is difficult. Then how do we reach to 1,000?
Yeah. So first year we were thinking we'd concentrate most of our efforts on marketing, and in the second year, because we expect our costs to grow in the second year, our operational costs to grow, we wouldn't do as much marketing. We have this.
Why would operational costs go high second year a lot?
Yeah, because we're going to aiming for double the number of users that we have, opportunity seekers.
Opportunity seekers, yes.
Yeah.
And,
and
like,
as that,
I would say in terms of technology building, do you have to double the size of your technical team? I don't think so. So salaries don't have to correlate directly with the number of users you support. You get my point?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But
because
we were thinking of having more employees that are
that's
like
fine.
customer
I mean,
service
you
and stuff.
provide more. So in that case, team, like what I would recommend, if the finance is looking like this, in the numbers you can go more ambitious. If you are growing your team, and don't say, oh, in the first year we are going to put more money on marketing. In the second year we are going to, you know, break our pedal from the gas. Well, I would recommend like define your path in a way that you will be making more marketing in the future. Okay.
Yeah.
Like either get the investment grant, something like have some cash, because the harder part is to build the technology. And right now you already have some engagement in your platform.
Yeah,
You mentioned that there are like how many organizations at the moment?
34. We have reached
34. Like 34 organizations are already benefiting how many volunteers?
13,000.
13,000. Like
1,300.
what's that?
1,300.
1,300. Still, like you reach to 4 digits.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's gonna grow further. Like there is some validation. How many activities have been done?
So we.
How many opportunities got connected
So
to the youth?
83.
83.
Like successful connections with the people.
And some are doing this recurringly, etc. Guys, these are like, I don't think you know, if your product was not working, you would be able to reach these numbers. So at least there is a proof of concept. This like you're helping some people, you're helping some organizations, you're connecting some youth with opportunities. But I would say make your plans in a way that you are going to be able to either like raise funds or you know, make money, because it may be also profitable depending on how things are going to play out. But make your plans to put more money in marketing in the future.
Another thing,
because you already have the product. If you were telling me, hey, Emre, we just launched our website, we hope that NGOs are going to come, organizations are going to come, youth is going to come, that's a different story. But now, like, I see a lot of science here that's mostly completed.
So one thing I want to add, these organizations, if we assume that private, someone wants to hire, can hire on the platform. So if we renamed it as employer, this number can be a lot higher because
Do that.
yeah. So if it shouldn't be just organizations, it can be anyone who posts one opportunity and
Yes.
pays for that. So we can
Very
adjust that.
true.
for
So
that.
basically, you're saying, Emre, why do we limit it? Where is my $500? I need this. Bring me a person. Like, I'm not a business. Like, check the waters there. But I definitely see the opportunity.
Yes.
If there are no legal limitations, look at Upwork. Do
Yeah.
I have to be a business to give jobs to other freelancers? I don't have to. Why would you limit? You can be, right? Upwork also works with businesses.
Yeah.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
So I think these numbers are going to be made change. Because the profits we were hoping to find was 2,000 in the first year in dollars.
Feel yourself to show profit from the early times. You got to show engagement. You got to show growth in your user base. You got to show growth in revenue, but you don't have to be profitable. Do you know how much money did Uber burn before becoming profitable? How many billions of dollars did they burn? There are so many companies that, like, look at OpenAI. That's the, like, you know, craziest company in terms of burning money at the moment, but their total valuation is skyrocketing. Last year, tens of billions of dollars. This year, over $100 billion. Okay, so in that regard, I wouldn't recommend, you know. So I wouldn't pay much attention to the profit column in the earlier years. You know, if you can show me the growth, if your revenue is growing, you serve more businesses, you serve more users, and if the growth rates are good, you can burn investor money.
Yes. Finally, we have a team of 10 developers and 1 product manager. And also, our project is backed by A2SV, which provides us with a business advisor, you, Mr. Emre, and we have our technical advisor, Mr. Akash, and our product advisor, Mr. Salman. And that's Akil.
So we can continue to the demo.
Yes, please. Team, let's do the demo quickly. I think we had a very engaging discussion.
Yeah.
We took some time, but I was very, very happy to see these details, guys. Great job.
Wait. Oh, I was starting from the mobile, so. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially from the phone screen, I would recommend you to, yes, thank you. Now I can see it.
So these are the opportunities currently posted on Akil. We can see the details. We can also chat with the AI we have and apply from there. We can see the organization, and if we want to donate some money to the organization, we can get it on the detail page. It's loading.
You said donate some money. Did you guys?
We added their, for example, for A2SV, we added the Dave's account and the donate link for A2SV. So we can start
donation
from
link
here.
and bank account information.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So that we can start from here, and when we have the API integration, we can continue.
Beautiful.
We can see the reviews given to this organization.
Did you give an update to non-profit organizations? Maybe a newsletter volume or something? Mentioning that, hey, now.
We're going to do it after the hackathon.
Beautiful, beautiful. Keep it up. Notify the organizations. Whenever there is something new coming. Beautiful.
Definitely. So there is how I can follow up on my applications. Maybe I can't share from here.
Getirelim mi? RateEat, can you please give one notebook to Ali abi? Notebook.
Certification. So maybe let's see the certificate I got from Akil and try to share it on LinkedIn from my email. So it does render it. Was supposed to render it. So I don't know why it makes it like this from the phone, but it's when it's on PC, it has a preview page of the certificate. Maybe.
I see. I mean, it's a work in progress
Yes.
product, so it's understandable. But the let's say certificate is produced. Is it easy to edit to LinkedIn?
Yes. This is when I try to. So this is the email I got. So
one thing I would recommend, if you can, is there like share on LinkedIn?
Yes.
Beautiful.
So that
with
link.
one click.
Yes, that link leads to LinkedIn, but on phone screens it makes it the link. But when I open it on PC, it has a preview. Maybe try to.
The previous.
So you have the preview of the certificate.
That is the preview. Is it LinkedIn now? Can you click on share or something? Or
yes, maybe yes, it's LinkedIn.com.
Okay, can we share?
Copy and
okay, looks like it's almost there.
Yeah,
it's getting
just
there,
posting,
right? Like
yeah.
it will be able to share like that on LinkedIn easily. Beautiful.
I didn't post it. That's why. If I post it,
you can post it, right?
Yeah, I can delete it later. Yeah. Post on LinkedIn.
I mean, did you find your Wi-Fi port or no?
No. Oh, you don't have LinkedIn on your phone?
I have, but I don't know why it's.
Oh, I heard.
Huh?
I don't know what Wi-Fi again.
Okay, Abi, perfect. You have it. The problem is solved.
I posted.
All right. So on the organization end, are there any other
So
features
maybe
that you want to display?
Maybe Yarir can show the editing certificate part.
Also, like, can you show like opportunity seeking? Let's say I just joined the platform.
Oh.
Yeah, no need. Like, we get the point for the certificate. No need to have more time there.
So here is how you can go over the opportunities.
Go to the top first. Top, yeah.
Yeah, this is the top.
Top. Go to the top of the screen.
This?
Yes.
This is a bookmark.
I mean, you don't have to make it small. I just wanted you to go to the top of the screen.
Oh.
Yes. Go up. Slide on the phone. Yes. Okay. So, did we log in now?
Yes.
Did we log in?
Yes.
I would recommend giving some information about me. Hi, Emre. Welcome. There are something opportunities available.
Yeah. Also, the profile one is work in progress.
A lot more welcoming than Akil search opportunity.
Yeah,
it's like self-service now. Make it a bit more user-friendly.
Yeah, we were working on the visa profile complete part. It's not completed, so that's why we didn't have.
I see. But still, like right now, you said you are logged in, right?
Yes, I
have. Do you have
a
username?
Yes, here is my profile.
So you can make it look Highland. Welcome. There are something opportunities available for you. Beautiful. Yeah. So you show the recent opportunities. That's not. Are these okay? That's recent. But it's project development.
Ethiopian Blind Association posted this.
Okay, so one of the opportunities named project development.
Yeah.
Not super descriptive. I see. But I mean, we don't have control over what organizations are posting 100%. You help them to improve though, right?
We have AI writer for them.
Beautiful. It's already embedded. Beautiful.
Yes.
Do we do grading like before they post? One thing I would recommend, like before, like when they are clicking on the post, maybe showing them insights. Hey, like in terms of clarity, 7 out of 10. In terms of this, that, like more metrics. When I'm doing things with ChatGPT, I love getting things graded before I submit.
Okay.
You get the point, right?
Yeah. Our chat is not the base yet, but we have a link to the opportunity. But we have
to provide some navigational support as well. Very nice.
Not navigation yet. just the
I mean,
opportunity.
it's the beginning. That's
Yes.
how you take the first steps to
Yeah.
take the later steps.
Yes.
The earlier it starts, is the better.
Yeah.
One more question: when is organization dev is coming for mobile app?
So after the hackathon, mobile team should start.
It's gonna
working
start
that,
working
yes.
on it. Yeah. Again, Tim, the earlier is the better. Then on the organization side, we put postings, right?
Yeah.
I want to be able to check them from my phone. Like the mobile web is not always super friendly. You don't have the next menu. Like you want to review the profile. There are a few things that you want to see at the same time.
Yeah.
So building a native app will give you more organizational power.
Yeah. I think we are done with the opportunity seeker side, so we're gonna continue.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I think we can go to the way. Maybe post opportunity AI writer can be something we can show. Post opportunity.
Like right now, do we have our volunteer base? Like, can I see who volunteered for our organization easily, or is there a volunteer pool that I am producing in time with the people that register for my opportunities?
So the applicants are respective to the
Not volunteer, but let's say opportunity seekers. Yeah.
So that data is respective to the opportunities currently. Maybe we can integrate it to another
I
page.
would say so. Like giving the option, hey, I want to keep this person in my radar. Okay, so we hired the mobile developer. Great. But we have only one seat, so I want to keep this person in my radar.
Okay. Maybe post opportunity. Show the AI writer.
Mary, are you taking notes? No.
Oh, we can.
It would be
So
nice if you, apparently we don't have enough.
yeah. So this is what the AI writer does. It understands from the title and tries to produce something, and so that they can edit it.
For each of them, guys, what I would recommend, like ideally in the improved version, after I type something there, like you can potentially show me a suggestion. Oh, this, like you can do the review, you know, give it as a title for each box. You can have a little bit of prompting to say, hey, this is the title. The best titles are looking like this. It shouldn't be too long.
Recommendation, yeah.
And then get title graded by generative AI and show it like an information box. Hey, Emre, your title is 8 out of 10. And the improvement suggestions, this, that, and that. Maybe give 1 or 2 suggestions. You know? Sure. For each section, like help would be really nice if you make it easy. I would at least get the review. I can still reject your suggestion. I don't have to take it.
Yeah.
But seeing your suggestion is definitely not going to hurt. Beautiful.
Increases the user experience.
Yes.
That much.
For us.
So I think it's it. Any more comments or questions? We'll try to memorize the comments that you give us. We weren't unfortunately taking notes, but
and the session is recorded,
Oh,
so you guys
thank
can
you.
also watch later and then regenerate. I think we discussed some good points. So just for the sake of completeness, at the beginning of your presentations, there were some slides that had too much text on it. I understand you try to make it short, like, oh, I don't want to have more than, let's say, 16 slides or something. But like, especially problem slides, we had complete sentences. One suggestion, maybe you can show 2 types of the problems. Hey, for organizations, the problems are X, Y, Z. And for the opportunity seekers, problems are X2, Y2, Z2, like in different slides. Because like the look and feel was a bit not great, you know, and it was hard to stay concentrated because multiple bullets were thrown together. So yeah, this is for your presentation as a presenter. I would recommend warming up a bit before you get started. Why? At the beginning, I didn't feel the passion as much as I should. Like the earlier feedback I have written, hey, the presenters need more passion. But like I would say, maybe we were in 5 minutes, not much. It was already there. I have another note. Oh, the presentation got into the game. So then what I was thinking, this is actually similar to other jobs. Like if you actually warm up, like footballers, before they start the game, what do? They go out, they warm up, right? How about musicians? Before they perform, what do? Like exactly right. So they do some warm up again, like in their form. So why not apply it to this concept? Maybe, and like we can share it around the team as well. Other people can also do that. Because after that, I realized it's not lack of passion. It's just like the machine was taking a bit of time to warm up. Market size slide passed a bit too fast. It would be nice, especially like because people, when they are evaluating from investment perspective, they want to see the total addressable market. In that regard, for those slides, I know I rushed you guys because we have limited time, but in normal circumstances, take your time. And there you can also put some numbers, like money numbers, rather than just people count. Okay, so like, let's say there are 50 million opportunity seekers. What percent of it is addressable, you think? How many percent you are going to take in the next 5 years? And how much money you're going to make per person so that you can generate X amount of revenue? You know, rather than just talking with the people count or organization count, I would recommend also connecting it with money, like through your expected revenue or numbers. You get my point?
Yeah.
Yes. That's it from my end. Thank you very much. Overall, I'm very happy with the progress team. Keep it up.
Thank you.
This is getting very mature. I believe in the near future, with the addition that Lanza is talking, like in the messaging, not just, hey, organizations, opportunities. It's like employers, anybody. If you have a job, bring it. If some people apply, if you like them, hire them. Get your job done. Ali abi.
I mean, Akil, in the beginning, I wasn't expected. I mean, that it's gonna turn out to be a good project because it was hard. The revenue model wasn't there, but now it's becoming like, I mean, one of the best of our projects. And I don't know whether you are planning to add that. Remember, we talked that the European investors gave us the idea. There are companies let them, their employees volunteer for projects. We onboard the companies. It's a systematic process of bringing the clients. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Abi. All right, thank you very much. I think we can continue with the next one. Bazar. Bazar. Yes, we can. RateEat. RateEat, there's a grammatical issue in this email. I would like to personally invite the AI and the closing ceremony on this switch to Adrian mechanism. Like it's already. You get my point. Never ever sentence without changing that. Especially if you are from my account. My heart, please. Thank you. Ready? Give us a few minutes, Abi. Let's also fill out the grading for the projects. We started with Akil. Yes. Please. Please, let's get started.
Okay, we are waiting for Mr. Ali to be there.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So we are Bazar. We like your destination for cars and homes. So our mission is to revolutionize the car and house selling process by providing a user-friendly platform that connects sellers and buyers, and making listing and searching smooth, efficient, and easily accessible to everyone. So why is this our mission? So we saw a problem in the market, in the current market, and those problems are on the seller side. The the research for the accurate pricing for the car or the house that they are selling is time consuming and too manual. And we have tedious and time consuming listing procedure for the current online listing platforms that we have for both cars and houses. And also we have slow manual verification, which spans from 5 hours to 2 days or 3 days. So on average, it's between 5 hours to a day and a half and something. So that's we saw that
Quick
there
question.
is.
So you say slow manual verification is a problem from seller end, meaning like there are some people who approaches a buyer and they are not real buyers, like they are trying to do scam, like verification from the seller end. What's that mean?
So it means in the second bullet point, we mentioned that there is tedious and time-consuming listing procedure for current online platforms, and the additional problem with those online listing platforms is whenever a seller wants to sell on their platform, they have
It's very high. Like you
yes,
put it, but it's not there. It's not
yes,
instant. Somebody has to manually say, okay, this car looks legit. This seller looks legit.
exactly,
Sorry.
exactly, because they detect, they check for foul content in the images and in the text that you provide manually. People are actually going in and checking each and every post that comes to their platform. So that's a problem that we saw, which can easily be um, solved. And also on the buyer's end, when they search for cars, like on online platforms that we have inefficient and time-consuming searching process. For example, if they don't know the accurate wording and the accurate phrase of the product that they are searching for, they can't provide it because the current searching process and search engine that they are using is backwards, I should say, and it has to be pretty accurate. And also, um, let's say you are walking down the street and then you see a car that you really love, Ethiopia. The way that you go about finding that specific car is either you take a who knows about cars, or you take a picture and you go to any car dealership and ask if they have that specific car. So that causes like because of all of this process, you might move towards the car that you can easily access. So these are the solutions we provide for the problems stated earlier. So for the seller's end, we utilize platform data for price estimations, and we first get the details of the cars or the houses that they want to sell, and then we give them price estimation based on that specific details of the car. So they don't have to call everyone that knows about cars to know the current market price. And the other one is we have implemented image recognition to how to fill listing forms. So the listing process doesn't have to be tedious and time consuming, as mentioned earlier. They can just give us the image of the car, and then we will utilize generative AI to autofill the form based on the image. And there are some personal information that we need from the buyer, like for how many years they have used that car. Since we can't get that just by the image, we are going to have to ask them. So the questions, the form that are going to fill is going to be very minimal because of this. So the other one is we will be using generative AI for instant verification. So they don't have to wait for hours and hours in order to get their products verified. It can just be done in seconds. And and also, if there is any problem with the listing process, the listing recommendations of how to make this a valid listing, and then we will list it for them. So for the buyer's end, we are trying to make the searching process easy and simplified. What do you mean by that? The first one is the image search capabilities. Just like I mentioned earlier, if you are walking down the street and if you see a car that you really love, if you are in Ethiopia, You can just take a picture, and then we will provide car sellers that are selling that specific car, and you don't have to sell. You don't have to actually buy it. You can just see the information, and then you can make your decisions based on that. Yes.
Why don't you utilize generative AI for like instead of giving them forms and autofill by image, which is a very hard task, like getting the brand of the car, understanding the year. Okay, you can get let's say potentially color, but the rest of you check out, especially for the low resolution photos, and we are in the African market. Have you guys validated this hypothesis? Like, why don't you just utilize generative AI for the verbal communication? If you ask me if I am selling Mazda 2016 car, I can tell you, like red Mazda 2016. Like it may be very hard. Like right now, I don't know. Definitely, you need to look at the benchmarks. But with my experience and years of experience in machine learning, I don't think that that's, you know, with 99 point something percent accuracy, we solve the problem. Like, but the accuracy at the moment is not going to be that high. But you can still utilize AI rather than asking me to fill out a form. You can ask questions like, "Hey, Emre, what do you want to sell today?" "Hey, I want to sell my car." Or, "Emre, what's the brand of your car?" "It's Mazda." "What color is it?" "It's red." What year?" "2014." "What model?" I don't know what models are there. Actually, Mazda in 2014 produced X, Y, Z models. "Oh, mine is Y." "Oh, what's the, let's say, power of the engine? What are the options?" 3,000, 2,000, 1,600. "Oh, mine is 2,000. You get my point, right?
I get your
You can
point.
definitely utilize generative AI there in a great manner. Frankly speaking, I wouldn't, you know, have a few steps further and, oh, we will get it from the image and autofill the form. I would rather make it conversational with whatever we know already is doing very good job. Textual language generation through generative AI. Amazingly solved problem.
The two ways, okay, I totally get your point. Thank you for making that point. The two ways are not mutually exclusive. We are having both. These are
But that's
like,
not mentioned. This one is mentioned. So this is a bold claim. Have you guys done it? Can you take a photo of, right now you say homes and cars. Like if we put, let's say, low resolution car photo, have you guys tested is it working well?
we are utilizing image analysis for the image search. The image, how the image search works is, it first gets the detailed.
How accurate does it do that at the moment? Did you guys test it? I just take a photo of my car, I upload. With what accuracy it knows, what brand, what year, what color?
It definitely works. I couldn't tell you the exact accuracy number in a percentage wise, but
you should. Like you guys need to make a deep analysis on this, guys.
right.
Yeah, like it's not, hey, this is a red car. This doesn't tell much. You need the brand, right?
Yes.
You need the power of engine. You need the model. It may be accurate. Like I don't know. Like prove me wrong. I would be very happy if this feature is actually implementable and can serve people. I would be very happy. But definitely, like you know, otherwise, don't sell it if it's not done yet. Go with things that we know for sure you can build, or you have already built.
All right. So the second one is detailed search using descriptive language. So you don't have to be specific when you are searching for a specific car, like product that you are looking for. You can use whatever language that you want. We are going to understand what you are searching for based on that.
Oh, beautiful. So
basically-
I can say that, hey, I am looking for a 3-apartment bedroom in a Kilo. I don't want to pay more than 60,000 per month.
Definitely.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So yes, like
Let's speed it up, guys. Sorry.
okay, the way we are doing this is like we have two ways of doing this. The first one is we have a chatbot, which you can have a conversation with. The other one is just the searching space. In that searching space, you can write whatever you want. So this is the data that we got for the current market in Ethiopia. And based on this, we are going to have to research more on which way we are going to shift towards from this.
Numbers are not consistent. I mean, 130 million people, they are just selling 50,000 car a year.
Definitely, it must be a lot more. A lot more.
Where did you get?
But listed on, but maybe one thing, it says listed online. It doesn't say sold. So maybe right now, but even cars sold per year is very low. It's 25,000. But which year is this?
We got those data from ChatGPT.
Can you click on
and-
sources?
Yes.
Guys, like don't get such data from ChatGPT because it doesn't have much information about African markets.
I mean, you can take cars sold. I mean, it doesn't matter. You are gonna bring them online anyway. You see,
Number of cars sold per year. Yeah, let's see that one. If it's 25,000 in last year, I would be
no.
shocked. Like we must be missing at least 10, if not more.
2022.
Okay, go on. How many cars are sold?
Where exactly did you find it?
generic information.
I see the percentages, but do you see any exact numbers?
This one for the new vehicle 6.
Can you go up? Please go up, go up, go up. It says there is a number. Reach 1,503. Guys, something is, and it's still like this is a. It can be new cars sold for one brand. Is it? Otherwise, like the number is extremely low. Go back to the previous. How many cars are there registered in Ethiopia?
We have around 800,000 cars in Ethiopia.
800,000 cars.
cars.
Go back. So you said 25,000 per year to reach to 800,000 cars, brother, 4 times 8. 32 years needed.
Yes.
If, and assuming like we had the same rate in the past as well, I would say probably we are capable of buying cars easily in the newer years. Yes. I see your point. Like, this is not just your problem. It is not easy to find reliable data for such kind of statistics in Africa. So this is something that we want to change in the future, right? We want to get better at data recording so that such analysis can be done better, optimizations can be done better. But like given the reality in the city guys, these numbers, they don't seem correct. I would recommend, yeah, I see you get it from a source. Yes, you have the source, but logic tells otherwise at the moment. I would recommend doing maybe more true research if there are any other means we can see. And
Yeah, okay.
you have to state the year here. It was like 2022, right? Can you say per year? Okay, be more specific. Perfect. Let's continue. But this is actually good news for you. There is a bigger opportunity than you were thinking.
Yes. So the value that we are proposing is hassle-free listing experience for car and house sellers and renters, and also intuitive search process for customers looking for the perfect match. So basically, what this means is we already have an existing system that actually works, but there are problems with it regarding time consumption and also the hassle related to it. So we are trying to simplify it. And so our go-to-market strategy is targeting digital campaigns and forming partnerships with major car dealerships. So we are currently in contact with car dealerships and rental real estate agencies. So
Beautiful. How many did you get in touch with so far? Any partners so far?
yeah, we haven't reached to the partnership stage with many of them, but we are in contact with 2 major car sellers and house sellers, and we are planning to have partnership with them and then get in touch with their contacts along with that. So this is our competitor analysis. For the only thing that we are lesser from our competitors is just in the user base. They have higher user base, but for the AI search feature, we are the only ones utilizing AI. And for the data analytics, we have a dashboard for data analytics where you can see which products are performing better in the market currently. So you can shift your business and market strategy towards those, so fast and easy verification. Afrochat has that, but they don't utilize generative AI. They just don't care. They just let you list it. That's what they do.
Data analytics, so they don't have data analytics, any of them. And I would also recommend, I think, one at least like bigger worldwide competitor. Looks like right now we are only looking at the local competitors, right?
Yes.
Like when there are those many X's on the table, I would recommend maybe drop one of the local and one international one.
One of the main things that users look at the car side marketplace or the real estate marketplace is the estimated value of the car. For example, in US, I'm looking at the car websites. I'm looking for 2015 Pathfinder. And with the mileage, and it gives me, for example, hundreds of ads, hundreds of cars, but it gives me $1,000 overpriced, 2,000 underpriced, and they have some estimation for cars, and you cannot give, you cannot ask more price for the car.
Then they
And
estimate it.
because I know the average price for that car. You see, I just need to choose between the hundreds of options now. You see, it gives me some direction for houses as well. Zillow, I mean, nobody is selling more than Zillow, I can tell you. Why people are going to Zillow? Because they want to see the value of the house, real value. You see, that's the thing. You need to give something to the user, so they don't go to another place. And you need to find a way to value the house, give the range, or the car, give the range. I don't know if you can, I don't know. Just look for that, because that's what brings the users to you. And organically, I mean, okay, many people will look at, oh, how much is my house? How much is my car? You see?
Yes.
And we don't have it, for example. Put as a one criteria what website has that kind of information, and whether you can do it.
Thank you very much. We have that for only the sellers, but it would be nice to have it for users because
I mean, for both sides.
For both sides.
When I'm putting my item, you can also tell me, hey, Emre, come on. Like, everybody else listed from $10,000 to $15,000. You're asking $20,000. This is too much. Like, it may tell this in a nice way. You get my point, right?
You might, with machine learning, when you have this data that houses sold or cars sold during the period, and you might get an estimate with machine learning. I don't know. Just brainstorm and whether you can do it or not.
Okay.
Or you can have an access to the information. Maybe publicly, the house, how much they are selling for publicly available, I don't know.
Gotcha. Thank you very much. And also, these are our leaders. I'm the project leader, Tungele and Zalbo are our deputy project leaders, and Zalbo is our mobile team lead as well. And we have a second team in Astu remotely. And Abdul Samad is the backend developer and the team leader for Astu team. And Antana is our web team lead, and Mangistu is our backend team lead. And this is our team members. And and these are our advisors: Amy Varod, A2SV founder and CEO; Akash, our technical advisor; and Salman, our product advisor. So, thank you very much. Do you have any questions?
Where is the revenue model?
Revenue model?
Our revenue model? Yeah, we are planning.
You don't have any slide for that?
Yeah,
We had a discussion with Akash, I think.
yes, yeah. Since we are not sure about the data we have, yeah, we are planning to do more research on the amount of cars that are being sold yearly and in the data we need, and we are going to come up with our financial projections and business models. We were having discussion with Akash and that
There is so little data online, so we are going to have to do manual research by going to like places where cars are going to be registered when they are sold and when they are bought. I think there is a government office for that.
but we have some choices like we for the revenue streams and yeah.
Let's say this. I own this project. I give it to you to deliver me the app. How would you do it and how long would it take? I like this. I own the Bazar, and
Okay.
I'm giving this project to you to complete website, the app. I want working MPV.
Okay, the timeline.
Yeah, timeline. How long would it take for you to give me the working MPV?
If you have a clear definition of the PRD and if you are clear with what you are going to build, it's not going to take more than 2 months.
So, Emre, what's missing
Or
here
3
is
months.
they are not clear about the business. They are technical people. They are not business people. If you give them, okay, I want these features, I want this, that, they can do it. But when they ask them to do the whole project, they have a problem.
Yes, that's true. At the same time, they are open to learn business as well, abi. They are open to get guidance from you, from other advisors, and like they are not like let's say close-minded technologists, technical background people. So, for example, a few days ago, Fitsum and I we were at an event at Afrochat Library, and Fitsum was not assigned to go there. There was an event that was organized by African Union and European Union together for youth, like for entrepreneurs, empowering young people in Africa. And Fitsum proactively went there, met people, even convinced me, hey, Emre, you should come. Do you remember I messaged you? So, like, I see that potential. So you are right in terms of the current level of ability. The team doesn't have the experience, but the team
No,
has
they have the technical experience. They are very
Yeah,
sure
and-
about themselves.
yes,
But
but
they don't know what to do. That's
so they
the
need
problem.
guidance, but they want to learn. So
No,
if it's
no.
what do you
I
want to
think-
be in the future? Do you want to be only on the technical side, or do you want to be a like complete entrepreneur with the business knowledge and experience?
I want to be like a strong project leader, so I have to have both ends, both experience. So
But what I recommend is, for example, go find the largest seller of the house real estate in Ethiopia, in Addis. Find the largest car dealers
Take notes or watch the videos
and
produce notes.
bring this Bazar idea to them. Tell them, okay, we are gonna give you 50% of this project. We are the technical guys. We can handle everything. Tell us what you want in this app. Let's build together. Rather than discovering everything by yourself and trying to understand market dynamics, it's already there. They are already doing the job. They need it, but they lack the capability of. I mean, they don't have. Maybe they have money, but they don't think that they need this online marketplace for their business. It's gonna be faster for us. Otherwise, I mean, we are gonna be rediscovering. I mean, it's already known in Europe, in US, in everywhere. The online marketplace is way to go in any business. I mean, in Turkey, nobody buys without looking the website, and they know how much they're gonna be paying on average, and they look for that in the range of that price range for the cars available. I mean, you can add certain things. For example, you can get verified cars for the kilometers on the car. I mean, you can partner with certain companies for that. Blah blah blah. It's there. Just you need to apply here with the local partners that contribute to the project. Otherwise, I mean, it's gonna be taking in every project. It's taking longer. You see, because we are also trying to discover the business side of it. While you are doing, you are gonna discover, you are gonna learn. I am not saying that you are not gonna learn. And that's my recommendation. I mean, finding, I'm going after, I'm telling your story. We have this project. We can bring, you can show them the international examples from Turkey, from Europe, from US. This is what's gonna be. We can do it for you together. And once you approach the people, you are gonna be surprised how willing they are partner with you. Because they don't have the technical capability. You have it, but you don't have the business capability. They have it. You have to merge them. That's my recommendation. I mean, to go faster, because we need to go faster.
Thank you very much.
I mean, 1 month later, I'm gonna, oh, we added the revenue side. Nothing's gonna change. But 1 month later, if you bring, oh, we talk to the 10 businesses and they recommend us this and they want a partner. We now need to structure a company in Ethiopia. They are ready. They don't need to put money. They need to put their idea, their network. You are putting your knowledge. No
Their
money
data.
involved.
Even their data.
Even their data.
If you
No
get
money
listing of
involved.
like one big real estate company, if you can show 100 newly finished houses to be displayed in your platform, there are 100 homes that people can check out.
Yeah.
Same with the car dealers. You go, you get one agreement, one type of a car, but you will be able to display lots of information. People can come check out.
That's right.
And don't try to make your product perfect before you do that. You got to have the conversation. If they believe in your product, even if it's not perfect, they are going to help you. I mean, look at many apps that are picking up in Ethiopia. Are they perfect? But they are making money. They are having customers.
They are not going to sell this project. They are going to sell the projects that are already making money in US, in Europe. You are going to tell them you are going to have this website, similar website in Ethiopia in 6 months. That's the thing. If you are trying to sell this, they are not going to buy it. They are going to buy the idea that you can make them to go there. I mean, you are not selling this. You are selling the finished product. Don't forget, if you go with this, I mean, they are not going to be cooperating with you. Go with the finished product, with all the features that you can supply to them, with their help. You see?
Thank you very much, Abi. All right, team. Shall we see a very quick demonstration?
So this is our landing page. So whenever you want to search for images, like this is the image search functionality, and you can add a picture, and then let's say I upload. Okay, it's going to take time to upload. So for the car details, you can click on any of the cars and see the details of that specific car, and you can see the ratings and the feedback given to that specific business owner. And we have a chatbot too, like you can list or
Louder, please. Louder.
you can list or explore like products that we have using the chatbot. And
Do we have any real data at the moment?
this is the real data.
So these cars are currently listed and these are real sellers.
Yes.
Amazing. How many do we have?
So we have around, is this under construction or is it built? Nice.
Beautiful.
So we have these cars here.
And how many views do you get currently? Like, are you guys tracking? Did you start looking at analytics?
Views.
Yes.
We didn't release it to,
I mean, you are, is this localhost?
no, it's Bazar.
A2SV.org. So
Yeah.
you have your socials, right? It's
Yes, we do.
accessible on the internet.
Yes, it is.
So you can technically count the views.
Yes, we can.
You should.
Okay.
I get you guys. Like, that's totally
We thought we are not
understandable.
there yet,
Bazar
that's
is,
why.
by the way, for the background information, Abi, Bazar is a second generation project at A2SV. And right now, we really believe in the potential of this project. And even after our consolidation efforts for the development, Bazar is still around. So in that regard, like, this is a project that is coming behind, that is trying to catch up the next generation. And for that reason, that's a special journey.
I am wondering whether there might be some ready solutions for marketplace. Have you checked that? I mean, with everything.
Technically, it's already implemented, Abi. You can take a look, but as you know, part of our job is also learning how to build these products, because our teammates, they want to sharpen their software engineering skills.
Okay.
So for the future, we can consider, but now this is already built, right? You guys are showcasing a developed web page.
Yes.
So it's not a prototype. It's already there. But for the future, yes, Abi. Like, we can get the start point, it can be modified.
Yeah, I mean, we can modify, we can add features, and once we have first look.
Yes. Beautiful. All right, Tim, thank you very much. Abi, do you have any other comments? Keep it up. This is a good journey with
Thank you very
real
much.
people and organizations, right? The real sellers, real buyers. It's going to be even better.
Okay. Thank you very much.
What's the problem?
My PC got stuck.
What's that?
My PC got stuck.
Your PC is stuck. I see. Another PC maybe? Yep. Can we prepare the next team in the meantime? Guys, we are really running out of time. Like, it's almost 3.
lack of culture tailored for clear understood and personalized motherhood information and experiences. The second one is for access to reliable and continuous support from professionals as well as community members. Third one is the difficulties in accessing easy-to-use monitoring tools to track their participants. All three have the impact of not be able to detect symptoms, which could potentially become fetal health complications. And we're trying to resolve these two problems by in effect, which tries to eliminate this preventative health. So here's where Adot comes in, combining medical and tech expertise along with professional and AI support, where we track tools, provide tracking tools as well as culturally tailored information from others for their specific conditions as well as pregnancy problems. So for the mother, these are the values we're trying to promote. The first one is the doctor-patient communication. I think this is a very huge part where we try to provide information as well as make sure that she's aligned and she's very aware of her condition. Second one is personalized sales monitoring tools. This is one of the things that we think that's lacking in the current market, and we're trying to provide that where we can also sync it with the doctor as well, so that information is synced both with the mother and the doctor. The other one is personalized insight. Personalized in a sense here is specific to her stage as well as her conditions. And it's also vetted by medical doctors and prepared by medical doctors, which also increases its reliability. The other one is for some AI support. Now we're also giving the context of the mother to the AI so that understands better her condition to give her a more personalized information. For the doctor side, we try to provide easy patient management. This includes identifying patients who actually need quick attention and the ones who don't, so that it's easier for them to act on it quickly. This is mainly based on their prices. Based on that, we alert the doctor and we supply those patients in a separate way so that they can address those problems as well. And the other one is, like I said, easy health monitoring platform where everything she records is also synced with the doctor. The other ones are tools and resources. For now, what we have is up-to-date medical guidance for the doctor. We are also planning to add different resources and tools for the doctor side of that, so that they can make their diagnosis much more easier. Part of that includes the ultrasound with the providing and other as well in discussion with health, and we have plans to do that. We have discussions with the hospitals. So for the market potential, there are three key metrics that we identified. The first one is women in a reproductive age. This shows us how many pregnant women can be potentially. And in 2023, there was around 348 million. And in 2030, it's estimated to grow to 407 million. So there is a lot of potential here. Second one is, since it's mobile-based and needs internet, we try to see how many women have access to internet. And there are around 100 million in 2023, and will go to 2030 to double in 2030. The other one is femtech valuation. Since we are in the femtech category, we try to see the market size and how much we can play a role in that. So in 2013, it was around $55 billion, and in 2030, it's estimated to grow to $120 billion. Here we try to analyze competitors, especially within Africa as well as internationally.
Sorry. For the femtech,
Yeah.
you are giving the general information. If you can find any information related to the pregnancy, it might be more precise.
Yeah, makes sense. We'll do that. So for the competitor analysis, what we try to do is compare ourselves with local as well as African and global markets. As you can see here, I think we stand out pretty much above the competitors by providing monitoring tools that are not just there to record, but also analyze and sync it with their doctor. The other one is the period trying tool. This way we can not only follow her during pregnancy, but support her before she gets pregnant, all the way to her pregnancy. Also provide doctor communication, which is one of our unique values that we try to provide, which is non-existent with any other platforms. With this and many more upcoming, we think that we can outshine other competitors that are available.
Maybe 23 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. So for our roadmap, I think until March, what we try to do is finish up our paid tracking module. During that, we'll also have conversation with the doctor hospitals. The reason for doing that is what Mr. Akil actually said for Bazar. We don't know anything, right? What they need in terms of the features that the hospitals need, and we're planning on charging them, right? So this features that they would be willing to do, right? So what we're going to show is this is the platform we have, what we built so far, and then we're asking, well, what do you need? What do you need to optimize things, right? So we already have in contact with 3 or 4 participants. What we're going to do is have conversation with them, what kind of things they would need, would be willing to pay, and then we can have time to build that. And then once we do that, at April, I think we can hopefully we will launch at least what we have, and in the background we'll start building whatever premium features we have. But I think we'll be ready until April to launch what we have and gain a lot of users, because many of our revenue models is dependent on how much user base we have. If we add or anything, as long as we have user base, I think there's a lot of potential. So that's what we're trying to do. So we are earlier start at April and start doing heavy marketing so that we can onboard a lot of people. With that, we're already doing a lot of work on the social media platforms. We also started TikTok and we're amassing over 30K views per video.
Oh my God!
And
look at that. Good trick.
I think we're trying to build community there, and we can eventually onboard. Actually, 1 or 2 people actually joined Telegram community after seeing the TikTok. They commented there and we say, okay, we can go there. And
Utilize
yeah.
all the marketing channels.
For Adot, I think it's unique because community is a bigger part of the thing,
Must be community.
more than probably the technology. So
Yes.
that's where we're trying to focus. That's
Actually,
for our
you
roadmap.
can have 2 communities. This one is the pregnant women, second is the professionals.
Yeah.
And you can develop different communities.
Yes. We can learn from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. So for our revenue models, the 2 main are the advertisement and the partnership with the healthcare provide the hospitals. So advertisements, we have the 2 streams. One is normal Google. Second one is your partner with vendors that provide baby products and mother products. And then we have different variations of advertisements. Could be full screen, something that's part of the advertisement, and we have 3 different payments for that. For the healthcare professionals, they will be using the doctor side of things. We are okay for that. For the premium subscription, it's probably going to be later on the roadmap of Adot. We'll provide some of the features that we think that would be for premium for the mother as well. They can pay for it to use, but not for now. So you can put something at the end and just include that. It could also be ad-free experience, could be part of it as well. The one is corporate health program. This way, what we try to do is a bulk subscription, and we reduce the amount for, let's say, some companies have like wellness programs to onboard their employees into Adot and stuff. If that's the case, we provide bulk subscriptions with the brokers.
The corporate things, again, during the hackathon presentations, and I saw some of them a potential for white label solutions.
Yeah.
And in Blue Health, we are giving this to Blue Health. They are pushing this as a Blue Health app. It's okay for us as long as they pay us. You see, but they are proud of themselves. Okay, we are using the technology in our system, blah, blah, blah. We let them enjoy the app,
yeah,
so that they can expand and we can use the pricing accordingly. I mean, we need to use that strategy.
Definitely. And there is actually more than this as revenue stream. I was having a discussion with Blue Health as well. There are like e-commerce related stuff that you can do. There's a lot of future.
Yeah.
I think the bigger work is gaining the user base. After user base is there, I think that will be.
Yeah.
So for go-to-market strategy, first one is physically going hospital to hospital, convincing them there are storage and onboarding companies using online platforms like TikTok, like I said, Telegram and stuff, and pushing heavy social media campaigns and promotions with other influencers, doctor influencers on TikTok and stuff. You can collaborate with them, they can promote other stuff that we can push.
And also, I don't see why not we are not contacting the hospitals outside of Ethiopia. You see, with LinkedIn, you can reach anywhere. I mean, at least have a discussion.
Yeah.
And reach out to them, explain them what you are doing, what value that we are bringing today, and white label solutions so that they can market themselves as a tech health hospital. something like that, and you can work the wordings with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you might be surprised.
Definitely. So, so for our financial projections, what we try to provide is our expenses in terms of marketing related and operations. So on our revenue, there are two models. The first one is the ad. Second one is us charging the hospitals. So for the charging of hospitals, we made it $1.50 because usually the go actually starts being diagnosed in the hospital, you get around $4 or $5. Right? So if you make it at least below with the numbers, you get a lot. And this is the calculation that came up with. I think if we actually have willing hospitals to pay and we actually have the features, there's a lot of potential even with $1.50.
Are there public hospitals or private?
Private. I think
Is that private?
this one's, yeah, the plan is to first contact the private hospitals and facility clinics. Because for the public ones, there's even a lot more competition because they don't even have the single doctor like following up to our pregnancy.
Oh,
When they go there, whoever is free,
but
takes that
technically, you can offer this to health ministry so that
they can
I mean
think.
they bring their doctor to the patient and lower the death rate, mortality rate. And they might say, okay, with a small price they pay, but our cost would not increase with the user base, right?
Yeah.
We are safe there. And,
Yeah.
and we can offer them, okay, you can add 500,000 doctors and we will charge you $10,000, $50,000 a year. And it's not a big thing for them. But at least they test it. And we can show that, oh, we are partnering with health ministry.
I think there's a lot of potential. I don't know about year one, it might be tricky, but with winning hospitals and with the number, I think there's a lot of potential. But then with this, I think we're already being profitable. But even if that's not the case, I think we can at least break even for the next 2 years.
Per person or per hospital?
Per person per month.
Per month.
Per
Yeah,
person per
sorry.
month. Per month. Does it well? Is it the
But I am telling you, it's like white label.
that's the idea actually?
We might get higher rate because we are telling you it's like,
Could be.
yeah, white label, and you are gonna use it as if yours. I mean. It's
Exactly.
not gonna contribute to us, our brand.
Yes.
To contribute your brand, and we will improve this with the recommendations that we are gonna get from you. For example, 23 weeks added to the
Ultrasound.
yeah, enhancements feature. And maybe you can add too. I don't know. Maybe they might have other questions that you can easily address in your app.
Exactly. That's the idea actually. The first 3 maximum 3 months, what we're going to have a conversation with them and ask them what can we do to add value to your whatever you're doing in your current work.
And I don't know how could it be done, but I want them to somehow be involved as well.
Yeah.
You see, we are both partnering, and they are helping us develop the product, and we are letting them to invest in us also. Maybe small shares. For example, we are going to assign 30% of our shares to the hospitals, but they need to pay for it, and they need to contribute also. You see, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just somehow talk to them and see their reactions.
Yeah. This is maybe our team. It's mostly our developers and product manager and 2 primary doctors helping us with other things. And there's our advisors, day-to-day advisors. Yeah. So this was actually prepared for the investor. So the first one is investment, of course. They are financial needs. Second one is their marketing and user acquisition because we're not, like you said, we're just technically people and we like a lot of marketing sites and investors. One of the key things is marketing things and selling things, and they're willing at least to contribute to that side. That's kind of huge for us. Strategic partnership, they can be related to hospitals that have share some hospitals, so they might connect us with that. The other ones, the public ones with investors, there's a lot of acceptance for them. There's a lot of people trusting them, their opinion. So if we can convince them and they can actually promote it, that's usually nice. So these are the four things that they can provide the value for us. Yeah.
Hello, hello. Checking if it works. Hello, hello. Nice. Checking if it's working. Hello.
Don't worry about it.
Speaking, speaking, speaking.
In half an hour, tell me I finished.
Okay, now let's see what I can do if I register as a potential user.
Can you make it full screen? Like right now, we lose half of the screen at the moment. And louder team, like a bit more passion is needed. That's your product. You try to save lives. This is something good.
This is one of the most advanced products that we have, I can tell you. I'm ready for the market.
So when I logged in, I can see my progress so far, and I can see how many days left to give birth and the trimester I'm currently in. So based on my stage of pregnancy, I can get insights specifically tailored to that stage of pregnancy. So I can read it from here, and I can take also quizzes so that I can test how my knowledge is about my health. And to see more general insights, I can go to insights section and I can get more for you insights, and also I can discover a lot of insights from here. So that's, they are divided by categories, and I can select one of it and I can reach whatever I want. And the other thing is monitoring tools. So I can uh, vital signs in my baby movements from here. So if I go to measurement section, I can record data like weight, blood pressure, and blood sugar from here. And if there is any abnormal data, I record, it will show up or it will notify my doctor so that they can take some action. And the other thing is the kick counter. When I feel my baby is moving, I can record it from here. And if the data is lower than we expect, it will be the doctor will be notified. The other thing is I can chat also with my doctor from here, so I can directly chat with them, and I can add my medications and appointments. I can set up the appointment and medication, and I can get notified when the time comes from here. And I think this is from more or less this is it from mother side, and I can go to the doctor side. And as a doctor, I can see the current statistics that I have, the number of patients I have, and the number of patients that needs more attention. So if I click on the patients that needs attention, I can see the list of patients, and what data are abnormal with the record. And there are also other data, the appointments within 30 days and the upcoming appointments I have. So I can see also the list of patients from here. And if I can click on one of them, I can see the detail of the patient, the measurements
I have
they
a
took.
question. Like, are we using generative AI for activating such features? Like, can I say to the chatbot, hey, can you schedule me an appointment with my doctor for tomorrow?
Not yet, yeah.
Not yet. But coming,
But it knows the data they I'm
it's already in
recording.
that. So
Yeah,
I can ask when is my next appointment.
yeah.
So I cannot inject a new appointment yet, but I can see my latest appointment through chatbot.
Yes.
Beautiful.
That's for the mom's side. Initially, it was just chatbot, right? Now we added her current vital signs, everything she has, her current state.
Can-
She has
Beautiful. That's an amazing application of generative AI. So like the general patterns, the data is kept in the database, right? Whenever the user enters, hey, like my blood pressure is this, my weight is that. So it's kept in the database. Normally, and then like we will see, okay, in the last month, your data is here. Or you can change the time window, etc. Interacting with the data. So the new way of interacting with it, we can actually put the generative AI in between, which can actually get what the user is curious about. With human language. Hey, what was my blood pressure 2 days ago? And then interact with the database in the machine language and bring me the data that I'm looking for. So now Adot is also utilizing generative AI that way. I believe this is very helpful. I would say, relatively speaking, not many companies are currently doing that. And it would be very, very helpful for people.
One thing is making an appointment with doctor is a problem in US as well. I'm trying to find a available spot on my doctor's calendar. Instead of doing that, if I can say, okay, find me the best spot on September, on October, but all doctors appointments need to go on the system. But it will automatically give me the available spots, and I will choose immediately instead of going the calendar, looking at September, October, December, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah. We can do that.
So that we are giving the doctors also, they need to put every appointment in the system. We are forcing them to use that. Yeah. Also.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So here we were seeing the vital signs of the specific patient, and they can see the detail of their measurements and also the appointments they have with their patient, what kind of medications they are taking, the patients are taking, and they can also add medications for their patients, so they can write the details of the medication. And the other thing is they can directly chat with their patients from here. Yeah, I think more or less that's it. We also have tools sections, so they can use this tool to calculate the due date of their patient. So they can input the data, the necessary data, and they can calculate their patient's due dates. And also we have reference materials for doctors, so they can see guidelines from here.
For doctors, for example, when I go to the doctor's office after the examination, they spend around 10 minutes writing the reports, putting all the data into the database. Is there any way, for example, for our app, for example, for a doctor, voice to text report? For example, they examine the patient and gonna say 2 minutes, whatever findings they have, and you can take reports, and he will look at the report and check this okay. Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Currently, we don't
how
have it.
accurate it might be.
So with English,
Salam. What's that?
Salam.
Salam.
No.
Yes. You need help, or like we are in the middle of the review sessions. If you need help, do you need any help from us?
I just arrived here now. I
Ah,
just come now.
okay.
We will
Welcome.
talk later.
Perfect. See you. Check it out. See you.
How accurate that might that
For English,
that differ?
For
Yeah,
English should be fine because there are already models doing that. I don't know. I'm not sure about
for
Right.
America.
what's the issue. For English, I think there are already Afrochat is already doing it. You can use that.
It's a big help. I can tell you. I mean.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Any other comments?
Okay.
So, Tim, in terms of, did we switch to feedback or do you want to finish with them first?
I think
We already.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So, like in terms of having collaboration with the medical organizations, any clinics, what kind of progress we made so far?
with the fertility clinic, I think they're already testing different stuff.
Which one?
Next week, Singapore.
Uh-huh.
That one, it's already
Are they using with real patients?
not.
No.
Not.
What do they test?
So they try to like generate their own. They have both sites. Try to see how things interact. Also give them different accounts so that they can see how it fits with some real data and stuff. So the next step before we actually start onboarding new patients and stuff, we might have to just check that HIPAA regulation with the data encryption and stuff. We're already in progress. Once we finish that, we can actually onboard a lot of people because once we are ready to launch, well, that's one of the things, the checklist that we need to be done to actually be like, certified to use this in the public. So as it's already in progress, we just have to take that and we can actually import people.
Coming soon.
Yes.
Like, how much time do you think it's gonna take to get there?
So data encryption should take 1 week to implement. Once that, we can start onboarding.
So hopefully in a month.
Yeah.
There's a comfortable timeline. We'll see some real pregnant babies and real doctors. Very nice. Very nice.
I see also great opportunity in fertility clinics. But what we need to do is we need to create second version of Adot towards the fertility clinics. And we will get again feedback from them.
Why second version?
Fertility clinics needs different features.
I mean, they can be edited, no?
I mean, you need to be focused on the fertility. You need to understand their needs. And I have technically one company in Turkey. They are very good at what they are doing. They have an office in Azerbaijan as well. I mean, let me talk to you about what can you do with the fertility aspects of the app, and I might talk to them, and we might provide a software for them to follow up for. It's also this is CRM for them.
Yes.
Technically. I mean, you are providing a CRM, they don't have it. They keep in their system, and it got lost. But here it lives. You see. They can engage after the first kid, after the second kid, and stay the same. Think about it.
You can have that.
Very cool. And Tim, lastly, like this is an out-of-domain project, so we are not medical experts. Given that there is additional complexity, I think the team is handling it well, and it really feels like we will see the water at the end of the other end of the pipeline very soon. Like the pipes are already placed, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Keep it up.
Thank you.
And Tim, for the presentation, more passion. More passion.
I'm just hungry. That's it.
I am hungry as well. Still, passionate to be hungry.
What?
Birileri de şey yapması lazım.
Sana 5 dakika başlamadan
Bakayım.
şöyle bir tut.
Bakayım.
Kusura bakmayın.
Tamam, siz başlayın.
Bir şey olabilir belki. Gelmiş yani. Özellikle aramıyor. Sen pas geçiyorsun.
companies around the world. They're constantly searching, competing, and struggling to find the best tech talent and at affordable prices. And also entrepreneurs, business owners, they have ideas that they're trying to build, but they don't have the tech talent. So Escalate's mission is to empower businesses to innovate and grow by connecting them with world-class talents. So what is actually the problem in hand? The first problem is costly and inefficient best tech talent recruitment. The recruitment the biggest challenge nowadays is to face the one we face in tech recruitment. It's very long, and typically the process can span from 30 days to 49 days. This includes job posting and ads, screening, multiple interviews, and so on. And besides that, there is money. They spend a lot of money on this tech recruitments. Besides that, there is high cost of high quality project outsourcing. So Escalate provides a solution. It simplifies hiring top tech talents and manage projects, making it easy and hassle-free for businesses. So what are the market opportunities that we have in hand? According to the Straits research, around $770 billion would be spent on project outsourcing by 2032. And also 85 million unfilled jobs will be available by 2030. And according to Forbes study, 70% of companies outsource their projects and 77% businesses struggle to recruit top tech talent. So Escalate provides value propositions such as efficient and cost-effective hiring processes, end-to-end project development at affordable prices, and quality assurance. You might ask, how does Escalate assure quality? So the underlying magic for Escalate is that it has a talent of more than 1,000 plus hours trained people who exceed the number of 200, and they're trained using problem-solving skills as well as trained to work on real-world projects. Besides that, we also offer comprehensive technical and soft skill assessments before they're onboarded to the Escalate platform. So currently, there are around 200 talents that are onboarded on this Escalate platform. So when a project comes or a company comes and they want a specific set of skills, we will be able to streamline these developers and handpick a talent for them. And we also offer a 2-week free trial. So our revenue stream is going to come from talent placement fees. That is, we take a cut from the salaries paid to the developers. And the other source of revenue is going to be project outsourcing services. So we undertake projects, and based on their scope, we'll take charges. Our go-to-market strategy is will be social media campaign. So we'll engage the target audience on platforms like LinkedIn and Facebook and share success stories, such as how Escalate talents have been hired at top tech companies and offer them the valuable content. The other go-to-market strategy is the targeted marketing. So companies at European countries or Western countries offer a lot of money to their developers, but they can find developers with the same bar at a lower cost here. So we will target those companies and market towards them. The other is hosting and attending tech events so that we get the opportunity to meet with these type of industries. So attending their conferences and meetups. So our competitive landscape are Turing, Tocqueville, Andela, and Gabaya. What Escalate provides is affordable pricing, Google Caliber developers, 2 weeks free trial, and end-to-end project development. So what our financial projection looks like is, since, as we said before, we have around 200 developers onboarded on the platform Escalate, but we assume that we would get 100 developers onboarded and hired. So with 100 POs, talents, developers hired, and a project delivery of 12 projects, our calculated financial projection is the aggregated cost would be $1.5 million, and our revenue would be $5 million. This is calculated assuming that one developer is hired by $30 per hour, which is more than half less than what they would pay for other developers that are in their countries. So the revenue generated would be $5 million. So the net profit we would get would be $3.7 million. Our team lead is Naul Tamirat, and he is with other very talented developers. And our advisors are Emery Barol, Brian Bell, Daniel Tafarra, Yordanos Asmara, and Nahu Sanai. So Eskalate is here to help you focus on your business while we handle the development. Thank you.
I really like the new slogan, guys. Focus on your business while we handle development. This definitely makes it very clear that we provide good solutions, not just developers. So beautiful. But one thing, both of them are orange, right? So business development also, like at first glance, shines as if you are doing business development. Maybe that's something that you should somehow, yeah.
So my name is Anwar Tamrat, and I will be giving you the website we have been working on. Okay. So the website is still under development, and so far we were able to develop the landing page. We tried to highlight our developers where they work at, because they work at big tech companies. So this is our landing page. We try to add our services here. And other than this, we have the Discover Talent page. So here the clients will be able to see how much.
Can I see Wall of Love?
Okay.
That's beautiful.
All right.
Very nice.
We are also here.
Like different testimonials.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm very happy with the addition of the section. This looks really nice. Like I understand this is work in development. Like so far, the only feedback I'm going to provide at your homepage right now, still the message is only for developers, right? So
yeah.
Like just that part. Like if you have a good tuning there, that it's going to make it clear. They can also outsource their
projects.
Development projects, yes,
Yeah.
rather than only just hiring engineers. That would do the job.
Yeah. So here they can filter developers based on their needs. We have different types of roles here, and skills over here. Let's try React. Okay.
So guys, this is an area that you can utilize generative AI really well. Hey, I am just looking for Python developers who have at least 3 years of experience. I should be able to write to, let's say, chat window, and generative AI should be able to interact with your database to bring the relevant results.
Yeah.
It can be a conversation. I don't have to find the results in one shot, right?
Yeah.
So it can, hey, I want Python developers. Okay, like, is there an experience level or some Python libraries you want them to be experienced on? Is there any tech stack that they are, is there any specific development are they going to do? Are you going to develop backend with Python? Are you going to develop a web application? For what purpose are you going to use it? These things can be refined with the help of generative AI interaction.
Yeah.
Since we say, let's get you developers tailored to your needs, I think there is a perfect, let's say, playground for generative AI.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So we can look into the detail of each developer. So their education, their work history, their skills, the projects they have been working on. And yeah. Louder, okay.
Yes.
So we can see every detail of the developer here. And for interested clients, they can book a meeting with us, with our operator. We will accept their needs from this form, and we will they will be able to contact our operator. Then they will schedule a calendar meeting.
Guys, even in the previous screen, like if I can ask, hey, how many years of experience this guy has in .NET? How many projects did he do? What companies he worked on? Like chatbot, context-aware chatbot about the profile.
Yeah, that would be great.
Maybe an interesting one. Beautiful.
If you want to go through the details, if you just ask what you want, you will get to the information about.
Beautiful.
So that's it for us.
Thank you very much.
I don't see any user cases. I mean, okay, you are saying we did projects and we need to give them certain projects name, sectors, something.
Yeah, we should be adding that as well.
Projects developed by Eskalate developers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
A2SV
We can add that.
projects are great examples.
Yeah.
And now they are working in some projects as well. Without giving the exact company name or the project name, we can specify what they are doing.
Yeah.
In those companies.
Yeah.
Right now, there are how many people working?
We have around 8 developers.
Yeah.
And they also work, like, for example, 5th generation is about to start working on the 3rd generation projects.
No, not on our projects. I mean, the outside.
On
In their CVs.
Escalate projects.
Yeah, Escalate partners projects. We need to mention without giving the names. The what health project, for example, they are doing certain tasks. We need to mention those.
Yeah.
Even the projects can be openly explained. So
We need, if we get the permission from the company,
Clients.
clients, we can explain.
We can do that. Yeah.
On the
It's a
line.
good selling point. You are always telling, but no proof. You are giving them some proof, some traction.
Yeah.
And it helps. Do we have any 1-pager, 2-pager, so that when you approach to companies, can you send something to them?
Yeah, we have the one project.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have it? Can you present it? Yeah, show it. For example, you are going to approach one company. For example, we need to look at the companies that we are currently working with, and we need to find similar companies, maybe. You see, similar size, similar sectors, similar locations, because they are hiring from us for one reason. I don't know what, but if we can find similar clients, it might work. And we need to have one pager and a clear message so that you can approach them through LinkedIn. Now you know how to use LinkedIn.
We're also working on the clients for our computers. So, for example, the clients for Gawea, probably our clients. So we're also trying to set the clients for Gawea.
Yeah.
So we put clients there.
Now look at their website. Who's liking their posts? You will get the clues. You see? Look at their posts. Oh, they are saying we are working with this company. Okay, let's approach them. Let's let them know, Escalate, what we can do for them. I mean, you need to be aggressive a little bit. Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
The idea of the consulting during this hackathon season. So yeah, we try to incorporate the project consulting each day to one page or so. But like our website development and our development can and take that in the product wise we need to do somewhere else as to like how we can onboard products and work on the products.
Okay, I am the company who is top tech level developers, and you are sending me this. I mean, does that make sense to me? Yeah, I am the guy who are getting this one pager plus a message, and I am seeing this. Okay, what is my problem? What you are solving? You are describing yourself. You need to try to touch the pain points of the clients, specifically that clients. For example, they are in healthcare. and they have specific problem. You need to be telling them how you can solve that problem, how you are giving developers to similar companies, how they are handling similar problems, rather than explaining, selling yourself. Now we are trying to sell ourselves. We shouldn't be. We try to understand the problems. We need to address the problem and how are we are solving that problem. Then, oh, they will say, okay, relates to me, resonates. Otherwise, I mean, this is okay. You are selling, oh, we are a good company and they are supplying the best developers. Who cares? I care about my problem. How are you going to solve my problem with the people that you have? And giving me the examples that you did for the others. You got the point? Yeah, this is normal marketing stuff. You need to be specific.
Yeah, rather than keeping generic, so for every client that is going to discuss, we're going to have to tell them problem statements.
Yeah, put the company.
Guys, it's about their problems. Okay, so I find it extremely unlikely that there are many businesses out there which don't have technical solution needs. Like today we had a great example, like Dr. Bini, CEO of Blue Health Ethiopia. He's a medical doctor, right? He's running a business. And previously, we were giving him Google level developers. What is he gonna do, Google level developers? Is he in need of Google level developers? He doesn't. But when we talked about, hey, Bini, like, do you have any website needs, like any technical needs? He's like, yeah, we want to upgrade our website. And then he has become a customer. He got the contact of Okita. Yes, they are going to, like, that is the point. Like, your approach is very important. And if you make it, hey, what kind of technical solutions do you need? Do you need a website? Do you need an upgrade to website? Do you need any technical solution? Many companies are going to say yes to that. You get the point, right? So that messaging change, this is a tactical change. But if we make this change correctly, this is going to unlock your potential because you have the development power. How many developers do we have that are eligible for Escalate coming from A2SV Academy at the moment? How many? 180. Look at that. 200 something Google level developers, brain cycles are already there. And if you can connect them with the opportunities, guys, this is going to be a great win-win-win for everybody.
Just ask the ChatGPT, define the client, give their website, give their all the information, define yourself, what you can do for that client. Ask ChatGPT, how should I approach this company? Give me the guidance, write me a message. And you will be surprised when we are doing that.
Yes. Yes. And guys, it works. It's not going to work with every company. Do you really need to make it work with everybody? Every company? I wouldn't say so. You don't need to make it work with everybody. If you work it with some, that's going to be enough. If you get like 50 software projects that each occupy 3, you are going to place 150 talent, guys. Very cool. I think like I'm very, very happy with the evolution of the project. This is now providing solutions for maybe 80% of the businesses. In the past, it was 5% of the businesses. Only tech companies who are capable of paying at the Google level potential customers. Now, majority of the businesses are your potential customers. Great job. Keep it up. And deliver results fast. We need it.
I just got here, so the fact that they're saying that it's an improvement, I'm really happy. Why is it an improvement?
Initially, we only used to outsource the
Mm-hmm.
initially, like when Eskalate started,
Yeah.
we used to only outsource developers.
Okay.
Now we're also open to taking products, working the product outsource. They don't have to be product management and development side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a new thing that we introduced during this hackathon. That's what they're doing.
Okay. That's something we did talk about, right? Okay. Well, I don't have any questions. So I'll have questions for you later.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Who's next?
Wait, I think I can.
Please, guys, like the next team should be ready. We are little short on time.
Give me time. Give me time for one more.
Actually, more. We have time until 4:30.
Road is closed. When I came here.
You are coming from the opposite direction. So I don't think it's other direction. RateEat, we have already announced. We need 2 teams and like please create a pipeline. Come on, guys, we are wasting very valuable time. We already ordered.
You ordered?
Yes.
Oh, can you get one more? Oh, thanks. We decided on the first or second. Did you see the video? What about
Some issues, but like mostly everything's good.
what about facial recognition? The facial.
Well, it's, like actually it was as I expected. Not super accurate.
It's closed.
The rest is perfect. Can should I would say what? We ordered food. I would say Paulus was responsible. And he's putting Paulus. And for this, like CoreDev projects, I think we should celebrate.
Okay.
Okay, that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys.
So,
Okay, so
I announced.
so at SkillBridge, our main mission is to give the opportunity for all over Ethiopia to unlock their full potential, despite of having despite where they live or what resources they have access to. So we want to give them a platform where they can get access to more education, and we want to make the education more impactful and engaging for these high school students. So looking at the problem quickly, as we all know, the education system in Ethiopia is very subjective from school to school, at the same time from teacher to teacher. Some of the students have the privilege to get best teachers as well as go to good schools, and most of them don't get this opportunity. And at the same time, as we all know, the national exam is the standard. Okay. So our solution is we want to give a learning platform that offer personalized study materials and tools for students all over Ethiopia. So some of the things we provide is the first one is accurate and expert approved study materials, as well as pass your national exam with their explanation. They can get one-on-one support with personalized AI assistant for any of the questions they have while studying. So, and the other thing is instead of like the normal, the boring way of studying, we want to make the studying process gamified and incentivized. So whenever students use our platform, they are incentivized. It's competitive. They can compete with their friend, and the learning process is more engaging. So the market opportunity, as we all know, like there are around 21 million students in Ethiopia, and 6 million are in high school. And most of these students are actually facing the problem we just mentioned. And just looking at the passing rate of the last 3 years, it's only 4%. This emphasizes like the actual problem is it's very important to solve the problem as possible. And this high ratio, it's very difficult to get like a personalized assistant or someone that can address your needs. And the good thing is we have around 69 million number of mobile users. So our digital solution has the potential to reach many students, either directly through them or through their parents.
This ratio, 39:1, is public, private schools or both?
It's actually average.
Average from public, private, or both?
Yeah.
Both?
Yeah.
Predominantly public.
Yeah, but I guess we're targeting private, so I was wondering whether this is
Both actually.
true.
So yeah, looking at our competitors, most of our competitors is our focus providing on exam sets for students, so that whenever the exams arrive, they can prepare on that or provide some videos. Our platform gives holistic environment that they can use throughout the year to prepare for the exam, as well as for their class studies, get AI assistants, and all other stuff. But that's not only it. Our platform tries to incentivize and gamify the learning environment so that students can consistently use the app throughout the year instead of not just when the exams arrive. So our timeline, we started on April 24, and we spent around like 4 to 5 months doing more product research, going through iteration of MVP development so that we can actually understand the problem. Currently, we are on the beta release. We have around 1,200 students who spent around 2,000 plus study times on our app, solved 25K question and covered 6K topics. This shows even the small sample size, there is a huge engagement on our app. So for our revenue stream, first we'll be providing most of the basic features and the resources for free, but freemium module will be occupied with ads. We'll be introducing ads without interrupting the normal flow of study. And we'll be also having a premium subscription where students can get unlimited access to all the resources as well as all the features, as well as parents can get their own view so that they can track how their students is doing. And for this, we do some background research, and we have realized that parents typically pay like around 300 per hour for after-school tutoring, and the average guidebook on Ethiopia for market is around 200. So we believe like by making our premium plan for 150 per month, we can definitely reach out to many students.
And 150 but is just a little over $1 for our international audience.
Yeah.
Charge per dollars.
Yeah, definitely. And the other plan for revenues, most of the guidebooks are not digitally, legally and digitally available. So we decided to have a marketplace where they can purchase these books and use it on our app. And we'll be
Are
taking.
they going to need that?
Huh?
Your app is kind of replacing the need for such materials, right? Better gamified learning.
Yeah, but since most of the digital books are
It's not just the guidebooks, but currently the Ethiopian government is not printing physical books as well. So we're going to provide the national book that they need on our platform. Not only that, they need specialized notes from teachers and other marketing staff. So we're going to provide that in our.
You can even offer more. You can add your generative AI capabilities on those digital content.
Yes.
Like I cannot interact with the digital PDF myself, right?
Yeah.
But with your chatbot, it's a different story.
Yeah. And and the other one is we'll be having a sponsor content dedicated for educational brands who want to promote their, it can be book or other educational platforms. So our go-to-market strategies, the first one is partnership with the schools and educational institutions. We have been doing this with almost like 5 schools so far, and it's a great way to onboard students from that specific school as well as reach out to their parents. And the other one is digital marketing campaign. We'll be showing the actual impact it can bring for students, so that even if parents see these videos, they can actually recommend it for their children. And we'll be also having a referral system where they are. So for our financial projection, we are planning to onboard like 100,000 users. So this number is actually only 1.67% of the total high school students in Ethiopia. So it's definitely achievable. And among these 100,000 students, we want to have at least 3% premium users and at least 5% marketplace purchases. And for the next year, we want to double this number with 200,000 students, and out of this, having like 10,000 premium users and having around like 11,000 marketplace purchases. And for the third year, we want to make it 600,000 users and 48,000 premium users and around 33,300 marketplace purchases. So given this number, for the financial projection, for the first year, we want to break even our costs, and we actually want to show our product, show its use case and its benefit. And on the second year, we'll be having a net profit of around $86,000. And for the third year, we'll be having around $650,000. And this is our team. Yeah. And yes.
Demo, I think. We're going to demo Ara next.
So for the demo, as we said, we want to give a gamified incentivized learning experience for the students. So the first thing is students can actually track their daily streaks. It gives them a sense of consistency whenever they see their daily streak. They can simply see their ranks and the coins they have earned. And we also have daily quiz. Whenever they finish the daily quiz, they can earn points. We also have daily quizzes. By completing these tasks, they can actually earn points. And for the courses, they can get study subjects from 9 to 12, any subject they want. And each subject is divided by chapters and topics. They can download every subject so that it's available offline. They can read the chapters and the topics as well. They can get access to videos. The videos are organized by channels. Then once they select their channel, the channel they want, they can actually get it based on their chapter. They can create their own quizzes on the specific chapters. I can create my own quiz, selecting the chapters I want. So I can practice on the quizzes like that. This is on the specific chapters I selected. And the other thing is I can get access to previous year exams for this one is natural subjects since my stream is natural. Even for single subjects, they can actually see their rankings. For people who have completed this exam, they can do the exams. So whenever they do the exams, they can see the explanation, chat with the AI, see from which topic it came from, so that if they want to actually go to that specific topic and study more about it, so they can practice the previous manual generated exams, and they can actually participate in our contests. They can actually create their own contests if they want to create their own contest and invite their friends. There is also leaderboard that if they want to see how they stand out among their friends or schools, they can check out the leaderboards as well. So,
how about video lectures? Like right now, do we do video lectures?
yeah, so videos are under specific chapters. For example, for grade 12 biology, there are 2 channels providing videos for that. For example, the GlobeDoc Academy has videos categorized by chapters, and I can actually navigate through each chapter and watch the videos. And currently, we are trying to collect more videos so that we can have an abundance of video for every subject as well.
Is there a rating system at the moment for the content? Like
For the video contents?
Yes.
No.
I would highly recommend like SkillBridge, like seeing that hey, 5 of your friends study, 3 of your friends write. Getting such kind of, or like it doesn't have to be friends, but you get my point. Like then you have more and more review. Maybe in the future you can also have friends, but now general like it's like some feedback for the content.
Sure, definitely. So I know.
How many students do you have on your platform now?
Right now, around 1,200.
Over 1,000.
Yeah.
Very nice. How many do you see in a day in your product?
The daily active users are around like 28, 29, 30 on average. And there are some days where there is a peak, especially on the days there are exams. Contests, there is a high number points. So, yeah. And like I said,
and
there are
these people are activated because like you are a kind of an interesting product after they graduate from high school, right? Like they are not going to be your user anymore, I guess. When you switch to university, why would you study for high school? So like when you do those type of filterings, like how many people are supposed to be, your users and how many of them are active users? Because 1,200 is the total, right?
Yeah, around
including last year's graduated people,
yeah,
which are not supposed to be your users anymore. So we don't expect activity from those.
So currently, 80% of our users have graduated.
80%.
Yes.
So this is going to put you like you have about 240 people.
Yes.
And you see 30 plus daily active users every day. And this is all the people, not even activated. Maybe some of them are not even activated. So there is decent engagement. But like when you're presenting these numbers, you need to communicate that. If you tell, hey, we have 1,200 users and we see 30 of them active every day, this is a very different picture than, hey, we actually have maybe 200, maybe 150 activated users who are currently still in high school and we see 30 of them every day. This is a very, very different picture. So.
And you are using this platform for only the university and the sector. What other use cases might this platform have?
Yeah, so other than the university entrance exam, we have like all the content from grade 9 to 12.
So currently, how we set up the infrastructure, adding new courses, new contents, and going up from to university or downward to elementary school is going to be really easy. We just need to have the books so that it would be really easy to integrate it and to expand from high school students to university students or elementary students as well.
I'm a chemistry teacher and I have my own students. I'm giving private lessons. Can I use your platform?
Currently, you can't, but we're going to work on a school interface which would allow schools and teachers to register and upload their content. That's the sponsored content one. So you can upload your own content and let students register to that and use your content.
And you'll be also facilitate the teaching of the content that is available as well. I think that is easier to build because for that everything is already built. You should just build an interface for the teacher so that like they can monitor students, they can set contests, quizzes, whatever, your homeworks. How far are you from having the teacher interface?
Currently, we have the content reviewers interface, which would let them get the contents and update it. So if we can allowing them to add
You don't have
contents,
to
that
have
would
it,
be
like
easier.
as I said right now, if I'm a high school teacher, you have to manage with content in your product already. Rather like it's a deal breaker for me that I may not be able to upload my content, but I still want my students to have quizzes, contests. I want to assign them through the content that you're already providing. So I wouldn't see this as a deal breaker. Like I don't have to, like for the beginning at least. You get my point, right?
Yeah.
So when do you think we are going to have a teacher interface?
So if we feel like what kind of features the teacher will be experiencing, like things that he can do in the task, and
But
there
haven't you done this already? Like you've been
Uh,
talking
we-
about having teacher interface for forever. No?
yeah, we discussed, but we want to have the external conversation with actual teachers so that we can solidify the.
Weren't you already doing that? Did you interview teachers before only high school students?
Yes, but it's just on not in the deep level. Like you're taking them about the ideas and
You got to act quick because, like, I'm telling you, most of the technical product that you have to implement is already there. You need to build an interface. Like you are capable of making students create their custom contests, right?
Yeah.
Invite friends.
Yes.
The teacher is gonna be able to do the same.
Right.
Maybe right now what you don't have, maybe I cannot assign a topic to another user. It will be extremely difficult. So I highly recommend the earlier is the better, guys. Without teachers, like just it's gonna take longer time. But if you have the parents, if you have the teachers, it's a very different story.
yeah. Any other questions?
No, actually, this is quite familiar to me now. When you talk about teachers, also you should consider tutors. It's not just about teachers. Imagine someone that has its own course and wants to, I'm thinking about recurrent students that did not manage to go to the next year. They failed, so they're most likely going to have tutoring sessions, or they're going to try to enhance their skills somehow. You should offer that possibility there as well. You could also consider allowing them to upload their own study content. You read it, you analyze it, and you create quizzes out of it. Okay. Also, if I look at your financials, they're risky because you're not profitable in the first year, then you're somewhat profitable in the second, and then on the third one. But overall, it's quite okay. I like your app.
Thanks so much.
Very important that you think about a web solution. Very.
Yeah, currently it's being implemented. Make a good progress on that.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
That's it, guys.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Can you? It's me on there.
So you need to share it?
The to what? Sorry.
Share it to the
shawarma and which one would you like to have?
We have rather than shawarma. Let's go with chicken shawarma.
Yeah.
Come back, give back to the next generation of them. And now they are doing the project. Yeah. 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 We are
You can get started, guys.
Are we going to solve this? Should we wait?
We have 15 minutes. Sure. Ready to start. I apologize, but I'm going to eat while you're talking.
No.
You will share this.
I'll fix it.
we are now Turkey, we have university.
Yes. Yep.
Later, maybe
Anyway.
we are going to go to high school. But for the time being,
Let me just.
Is that wrong?
Yes, you can do that.
yeah, then we are doing this free. That's another thing.
Hmm? No, I need to. Just saving me. Purely. What?
We can fix that.
I can.
We would need it.
What?
How about this one? Should I?
Yeah?
Okay.
Well done.
Okay. Sorry guys, but I think
This is perfect.
okay. So I'll be introducing RateEat to you, and then Bini will demo RateEat. So let's start. So here in Ethiopia and other African countries, the search for the right restaurant can feel like a shot in the dark. But what if there was a way to change this journey? So I'm Nathaniel, and I'll be presenting RateEat, and will experience through accurate and comprehensive restaurant and food item information, as well as creating a vibrant community of food enthusiasts. So those are our two parts in our mission. And when talking in the context of Ethiopia, the task of discovering dining spots, as we know, is a real challenge. For instance, on the digital front, most restaurant menus are limited to paper copies, lacking an accessible online presence, and a visual and interactive menu. And on the digital solutions we currently have, the existing information is often incomplete and scattered. So to address these challenges, our product focuses on creating a centralized space where users can effortlessly find accurate and comprehensive restaurant information, including a visual menu. Additionally, empowering users to share ratings and reviews to further elevate their experience and enabling peer-to-peer insights and feedback. So this approach streamlines decision-making and fosters a community-driven environment where users can effortlessly find, where users can share reviews and ratings. So as each restaurant features a QR menu that showcases item visuals and detailed overviews. We provide a system for restaurants to efficiently track and process orders as well, and offering users real-time updates. Should I continue? Okay. Let's continue. So when it comes to we have designed a process that begins by gathering essential information from users such as location, price range, preferred ratings, and type of cuisine. Utilizing this information, we present the most suitable food item and restaurant options tailored to the user's preferences. But we don't stop there. We offer detailed ratings at both the restaurant and individual item levels with a visual menu as well, allowing you to gain insights from those who have dined before. So let's look at the competitive landscape when comparing RateEat to other apps. Some local apps have recently risen as platforms, such as Pew Delivery and Zomato. But since they are primarily delivery services, they don't have relevant value to providing insights such as preference-based recommendations and item-level ratings. RateEat complements both of these problems in an intuitive and user-friendly way. And so RateEat plans to maximize Ethiopia's dining market. So out of the total population of 120 million, that's the population of Ethiopia, 69 million are considered as the serviceable available markets. So these are people with smartphones who have the potential to download the app. And out of this, we consider 8 million as the serviceable obtainable market. So these are the ones who fit the list of people who are tech savvy, urban dwelling, and restaurant miners. Okay. And so when we come to our plans for marketing, it's the following. So we'll be partnering with restaurants to increase visibility and attract customers through discounts and offers. So that's one of the ways we partner with restaurants. We also plan to incentivize users to share experiences through Bytecoins. Those are like awarded for reviews with images or videos. Finally, we aim to target tech-savvy and college student communities, as they particularly value offers and discounts. In terms of users and partnerships, for year one, we plan to reach 40,000 users and 500 partner restaurants. In year two, those numbers increase to 160,000 users and 3,000 partnering restaurants. Finally, for year three, we predict we will reach 400,000 users and 6,000 partner restaurants. In terms of cost breakdown, in year one, we aim to generate a revenue of about $40,000 with ad revenue. While expenses are high as we focus on scaling, this investment lays the groundwork. And in year two, our goal is to grow the $130,000. And expenses, although expenses increase, we will pass break even up to $490,000, marking our transition into profitability. And so RateEat intends to generate its revenue from 4 streams. The first one is advertisement. We plan listings, marketing, I've mentioned before, and valuable insights for a fee. Processing fees from every order transaction in the system, and showcasing discounts and offerings as sponsored content on in the platform are other revenue streams. And when we come to our team is comprised of 10 software engineers and 1 product manager, guided by our CEO Emre Valor and our current technical advisor Akash Manila. Biniam Demiso is the project leader, and Nahom Tamuru is the deputy project leader. And additionally, we also have top technology and marketing advisors from the A2SV team. And that's it. And we invite investors, business owners, social media influencers, and anyone interested to join us. Right.
Very good. In select food preparation, you see foods around you and also you can see everything offering response from you. And we also provide a feature where you can discover restaurants. First, you select nutritional secret food. So after doing that, and also
Have you seen the product recently? Ali abi Başlık, have you seen the product recently? RateEat product, have you seen it? No, you haven't. Very quickly, we are running out of time.
In that case, we get to show you some of the things that you haven't seen so far. So, one thing we're working with providing like restaurants should manage their orders and then see also like manage their restaurant information, items availability. So they'll have their double. So here they'll find the price. Here they will see the currently pending orders, the ones that we can go manage the same orders right here. So when they're completed, they could move an order from started to completed. So here they can manage their orders, and we also have a mobile app for them to manage their orders, manage their transformations. So any question?
Questions. I would recommend to think more about, like we had some back and forth on this before, but I think we should reconsider collaborating with delivery companies again. I was the person who suggested not to go to that route. But given the situation, without touching to the real service of providing food, it's not easy to get the attention of people. Digital menu is one way, but now that you have pretty much all the other ability, right? Like you can pre-order. That pre-order request can also go to delivery companies, and they may be happy to give you some commission because you give them business. And when you have delivery available in your system, that will be huge. So why did we have the back and forth in the past? Because frankly, the food delivery companies in Ethiopia, they tied with your brand. Of course, it's not nice, but given our circumstances, well, if this is the reality of the market, right, then we can revisit this. That would be my only feedback. Thank you.
I only have one piece of feedback as well. As you know, we started focusing more on restaurants, right? That was one of the goals. not on the users, but actually focusing on bringing restaurants in, thinking about probably giving them virtual menus, right? I think that if you focus on that, you are going to get a lot more traction in the app. Either way, your financial forecast the ad revenue is way too high, way too high. You need to definitely revise that. I don't know how you. I think you need to revise that. I believe they're way too high, and the expectation for the ads to generate that kind of money in the first couple of years, it's not realistic. Besides that, I don't have anything else to add. Ali? It's 4:30 already.
You have haber ver. So we'll get the difference. If we can switch it a bit more, like the
You sure?
yes. Okay. Like social media, can you please help? Please, guys. We don't have time. Please help here. Follow.
We distributing prizes for
I mean,
we distributing prizes for Just stop presenting.
should I
Present from the top.
Yeah.
Present from the top. The rest of partnership might be
They're on the booth.
all of them.
Not all of them, some of them.
Why are we alone?
Ah,
I will present.
okay.
Anyway, just get started.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we are Afrochat. So our mission is to create a widespread AI adoption for students, professionals, and also organizations, and that's our aim. So let's talk about the problem and why we should start focusing on Afrochat. So the first one is the accessibility issue, where a lot of individuals don't have the premium access to different models. So we would like to address that. At the same time, even the prices for low-income individuals in Africa is very difficult. So we also need to address that. So that in regards to the market opportunity in Africa, there is an annual growth of 46.6% from 2024, which is around 900 million, and after 2023, it's expected to reach 8.75 billion. So there is a huge potential of the demand for generative AI technologies. So we can utilize this in as much as possible right now. So what is our solution? So our solution is to combine different AI so that it's more friendly, understandable, and for individuals to really access and get the power in a simplified manner, especially here in Africa. In terms of value proposition, rather than just following up with only the generation of text and also image, we are trying to focus on personalization. How can we take
and take the user information and make sure it's compatible with it, from prompt supporting, also understanding user behavior and recommending different things based on the patterns we see. At the same time, we also have created an advanced web search so that users can have a follow-up question that is really updated in real time. For businesses, we're trying to focus on informed retrieval, where we try to get the data of the businesses and give them more insights into the data. At the same time, we're also working on this customer assistant and also productivity tools like personas that are more tailored for their specific needs. Even one of the features we're working on is on a group chat that will try to combine different ideas into one platform. So yeah, this is our unique value, where we try to combine the best of each models and make them all in one that is more efficiently provided through us. So the competitors we have are Shagar AI, DigiCloud, Po, and Merlin. So Shagar AI is a local based, Ethiopian-based company where their best selling point is only affordability. They don't have web access, they don't have diverse model, and also platform compatibility does not exist on them. DigiCloud is also similar with a little bit of disadvantage in terms of web access and also diversified models. Merlin and Po are very good, but at the same time, they lack affordability in the market space. With $33 per month as a premium, they are even above the normal rate of models. So the free offerings are very similar, but they have limited the chat message, so they only give you a couple of messages to get to the for the free have to pay, that can be accessible by.
How about the ones that you pay?
The ones we pay, we make it free, of course. Those two, I think.
What is AI? Like something like that that's doing something that's similar.
Oh,
Interested in have that one other than having two local competitors.
Okay, okay.
Because this is a global thing.
Yeah.
Right now we don't have localization.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Somebody in Poland, somebody in South Korea, somebody in China, Russia, US, England, Turkey can be your customer.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. So go-to-market strategy. The first one is going to be targeted social media marketing and also influencer outreach, so that to get the early adopters who are more tech savvy. The second one is going to be developing partnership with companies so that we can develop software as a service. And also the next step would be global market expansion with different regions at our sites.
Go-to-market strategy.
Yeah.
Go-to-market strategy.
Oh yeah. The revenue streams are subscriptions and B2B services, and also advertisement, where there is a targeted in-app ads. And for the subscriptions, premium models can be accessed through their local payments. Yes, the financial projection we have. So we plan to have like 100,000 users by next year, and based on that, we can get a revenue of 300,000. We assume $3 per year per user on average, and that will continue for the next one. Current stats. So currently we have an average weekly average acquired users of 100 plus, and at the countries we are 85 plus countries, and we have reached 71,000 messages with our models, and we have 200 plus tools and personas. So this is our team. So I'm the project lead. Abel is the deputy. We also have web, backend, and also product and UI UX design members. Yeah. And the senior advisors are Emre and other members. So our ask for this one is going to be 100,000 to reach 100,000 users, and also for the business collaborations, we are asking for royalties for client introductions and collaborations. Any questions?
The demo? Is there a feature that you want us to mention about? What
So
you guys do recently that you can make it?
yeah, so one of the new features we use is the personalization, where it can follow up based on previous chats, and you can see it on the feature. Yeah, so on average, it's like 100 users. So the average session per user is 45 minutes per day, and that session usually ends up into two, where it's like 15 and 20 minutes. Yes, overall it's increasing actually, since the daily active users are reaching like 50 on average, so it's actually is increasing. The duration, yeah, it's they are like compatible, like they are directly proportional with the amount of daily active on here. Okay, yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah. Good. Okay, yeah.
Thank you very much for the update. Very quickly, guys.
Have I don't know. Have I don't have the answer for hub. Can you send me the link? You can connect to mine.
Yes.
So it's gone. Who?
Maybe.
Where is it?
If it doesn't work, you present it from your laptop. I don't know if it's a cable. The cable might not be working.
Guys, if it's not working, just continue from the laptop, please. Okay, it's working.
It's great.
Very quickly, guys.
Okay, sure. So our project is Dime. So Dime is a remittance service. Sorry. Okay. So Dime is a remittance service that only offers in Ethiopia. So we're providing a service for diasporas and freelancers to be able to send money directly to Ethiopian accounts. So the current way, the traditional way of sending money in Ethiopia is using the international remittance services, which are Western Union, MoneyGram, and Hackathon. So the problem with them is one, the delivery time. It's on their checkout session. It's going to state that the delivery time is going to be from 0 to 4 days. And then the other one is they have a high transaction fees, range up from 1% to 8%. So, and the other one is since currently we have moved to floating currency, floating currency exchange market. They have their own exchange rates price. So even though the bank, one of the banks offer a good exchange rate, you won't be able to get leverage from that. So we are trying to solve this problem. So we offer our users basically an app where they can send money directly to any Ethiopian bank. They can choose whatever best exchange rate for them, and then they can deposit the money directly to their recipient account. And one problem with this Western Union things is the recipient actually has to go to the physical branch to call it on our side. And it's the way of the sender is going to send money is by using only their credit card or debit card. They're going to be inserting their credit card information or debit card information, and then be able to send money directly. And we also have a transaction fee of 0, so there won't be anything charged from the user, either the sender or the recipient. And the banks, the network transfer fee, the banks are willing to cover that up. the partnership with. And the other thing is the delivery time. So the other thing is the delivery time. So the delivery time is going to be fast and instant. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Right now, at what level the development efforts are, what competitors do we have, what you are offering there?
Okay, so we have computer analysis here. So different metrics, a better choice, lower fees, flexible bulk deposits, and fast transfers. These are the metrics. So the first direct competitor is Cashco. They offer basic choice, lower fees and fast transfers, but they don't offer flexible bulk deposits. So if you choose CB as your exchange bank, you can't deposit it to other banks. You'll be able to offer that. So that's the first point. On the batch market, they have higher fees, so you will be paying from 3 to 2% in fees, and fast transfers. It takes about from 15 to 30 minutes to get your money, and it's also not safe to trade on the black market because it depends on trust from each party.
It's kind of funny to have like competitors.
Yeah, because it's
option. Reality behavior, so I believe.
So black market is not a name of the app. It's actually black market.
Yeah,
So I would never would have guessed.
The real way people exchange money is, for example, Binance. You can trade USDT there. So,
one advice: if you have a competitor that doesn't do anything, that is not a competitor. Western Union, if they don't fit any of the boxes, then they're not a competitor. You need to put it there.
Yeah, so we put it there because they are 60% of the market. People are international businesses.
So for what? No, for what
Right? Transfer money. Like no trade fees are expensive, no flexible bank. It's not fast, but it's well known. It's the market leader.
Yeah, that's
maybe have a fifth column transfer.
Exactly.
Because you are also right. Like if it doesn't provide anything, right?
Yeah.
It has to be one thing.
Yeah, we had like 3 of them there. We just cut it down just to make a point. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Also, we mentioned that the market potential is about $6 billion according to the US government. So 60% of this market is controlled by international entities like Western Union. So after that, financial projection. So this is user-based projection. In the first year, we hope to get about 60,000 users on our platform. Monthly, we hope to get about 60,000 users year after year.
Be more ambitious. Be more
yeah.
For the first year is reasonable, but for the second and third year, after you build your technology, be more ambitious for the project.
Yeah. So for these projections, since we don't know what kind of challenges we're going to face in the future, we're just considering the worst possible scenario, and then from that we can expect some numbers. So for transaction volumes, we have data that suggests that a person annually makes about $2,000 in remittance. So we cut that down to $200. So even if people transfer about $200 using our platform, or 60,000 of them annually, our transaction volume is going to be $12 million. And then that is going to carry over. The trend is going to carry over according to our user base. So this is revenue on profit. We hope to charge the banks about 1 to 2% for every transaction. So as high as 2% and as low as 1%, and the average of that is about 1.5%. So according to that, it will be around $150,000 in revenue, and covering our market costs, staffing, and also infrastructure costs. In the first year, we'll make about $11,000 in profit. This might seem very rushed, we did this because we want our break-even point to be in the first year. So our marketing efforts have to be returned within the first year. So as the years progress, our revenue is going to increase, but we're going to stay consistent on the marketing efforts. So you might see it jump from $11,000 to $150,000 in profit. Okay, so this was prepared for investors. So it will take around $160,000 in investment for 16 months. 18 months for our project. The cost breakdown is $80,000 on marketing. So we want to market our project mainly on targeted social media ads. Our targeted users are mostly in foreign countries like the US, Europe, and the Middle East. So we want to target these people. And we found that social media is the best way to do this instead of TV ads and other materials.
One more partner suggestion: collaborate with the Bali International Airport.
What?
Bali
Bali? Okay.
International Airport. The diaspora comes, right?
Yeah.
If you telecom free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So if many people are connecting there, you can somehow show you that Ethiopian diaspora travel internationally in SPI, it would be good visibility. Or they're like international journal, etc. Like think of airline.
So for infrastructure development, so we thought about this for a year for cloud hosting, stuff like that. It will take around $10,000. It might take more than this, but we're not going to be storing huge amounts of data. So it's going to take this. For operations staffing, sorry, that was good. So these are Windows team. Yeah. So this is the presentation for that. Do you have any questions?
You have a demo?
We don't have a demo. We're still under development.
So Dyn is second generation project as well. There is an opportunity in the area. The team is acting quick. I believe we are going to have a demo in a few weeks, right?
Yeah.
When do we expect to have candidates?
In a few weeks, 3 or 4 weeks.
Yes, like in a month, let's say latest.
Yeah.
We are going to have a function.
Mid-November, if I come to you, you're going to give me a demo.
Yeah. Demo, yes. We're also going to be talking with the banks in a week or 2. So we might have some idea. Let's go to Hub quickly. Do we have the
No, I'm good, actually. I'm looking forward to the demo.
About the legal issue about yes, we have
Cut to the chase.
Yeah.
The introduction of what is a hub. You know,
Yeah. Instead of yeah.
You also have.
Okay. So instead of the introduction for Hub, I would like to invite somebody here and then talk a little bit. So can you come here? Sorry.
Guys,
So I just want you to tell what is your company? Why are you interested in Hub? Just that. Okay. 30 seconds. Okay. Okay. So we met with him earlier. He's going to introduce himself and he's going to tell us a little bit about his company and why he's interested in A2SV. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Nathan from the company BBlocky or Yaneta. We teach young kids computer programming here.
A little bit louder, please.
It's I think there's a lot of noise. Yeah. So I'm Nathan. We teach young kids computer programming here in Ethiopia. We've been in the market for the past 5 years. And we've been teaching kids. Now we've actually grown to teaching young adults, I would say. So we already have a learning management system, an LMS that we've been using to teach kids and our users computer programming, but it's very common. And we're using this Hub platform. We can actually use them to have a practical lessons. So that's why I've been asking them. I've been asking them if we can whitelist it. I've been asking them if we can make it a SaaS platform. So I would say it's a quite useful platform for anybody to learn computer programming. Thank you. It's a great job, by the way.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to get him real quick. So you guys already know about the solution, the problems. So these are the numbers so far. So how many solutions we did, how many submissions we were able to accept, the contests, the users, stuff like that. So how we use AI in our platform. We use it for personalization, to make suggestions, for navigation, so users can navigate around our sites, and also for help, for algorithm solving and stuff like that. What's next? So the next things we're going to be building, the public community is already ready. It's ready to be deployed. Job listing is in beta, so we're testing it. It's going to be available down the line, be in development. So that's what's next. For sustainability, how are we going to grow A2SV HUB? One is ad revenue. We were able to generate about 140,000 minutes in just views. So it's been heavily used by just 500 users. If you can grow that to, say, 1 million users, that's going to be a good source for ad revenue. Premium features for job listing and also for features available for within. So as I showed you now, there's some interest around this area. So we're going to be licensing out this platform to them, and then we can get some revenue out of it. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you, guys.
Like Dime's presentation was usually a lot more attractive. We had many full sentences in the A2SV HUB presentation. The technology is great, the engagement is already there. Whenever it is helpful for it, it's not going to be helpful for other people who want to get ready for take interviews. So definitely there is potential. I'm happy to see that you guys are also thinking of other features like the platform can grow even more, and those are also very attractive features for the community as well. So like people who don't get A2SV education may also love like seeing some, a job mode that some things they are doing.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy that the way the product is evolving, but we need better presentation. Yes.
It's old rushed.
Oh, I completely understood. Even like given circumstances, like you actually finished on time.
Yeah.
So great job.
I just grabbed the guy out of nowhere. So, yeah. Thank you, guys.
I like the solution. I think it has a lot of potential. You need to think about like branding. Like branding providing the APIs so we can have it on our brand.
Yeah, certifications and stuff. That's why you're saying licensing and
Lots of potential. Already great action. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Very good.